Everything's too expensive. I can't afford to live anymore. I can't live within a 90-minute drive of my job. Especially with college loan payments, I can't hardly afford to eat, let alone eat healthy. These are not only common sentiments. Everyone is experiencing this pain. I'm going to teach you how to break free from your financial shackles. While you're working to free yourself, the pain will be greater than just giving up and staying in your ever-shrinking world. The pain of change is always greater than the pain of staying the same. The first thing you have to learn is why things won't get better if you keep doing what you're doing. If you stay in your day job, if you keep moving farther and farther away from your office, if you get married, nothing will improve. Things will only get worse. And you need to understand why all of this is happening. Because understanding the bigger picture will give you the perspective necessary to give you the motivation to endure the pain that you're going to experience while you break free from your current life. Ever since the 1970s, when computers first came out, the elite bloodlines could already see the masses rising up against them. They became elites because they controlled 99.9% of the world money flow. And they control 99.9% of the world's money flow because they studied history and remembered all of its lessons. Whenever a new technology comes out that makes 90% of humanity useless, that 90% starves. Then the people that starve attack the wealthy. There are countless examples of this throughout time. Uneven distribution of wealth was at the center of the American Revolution, the Boston Tea Party, the English Civil War, the German Peasants' War, the Russian Revolution, the French Revolution, even the Chinese Communist Revolution, and every other mass uprising. In the same way that rulers kept the masses docile using opium, the elite created color TVs, social media, dozens of pharmaceutical drugs for depression and ADHD, then proceeded to label every rebellious condition as depression and ADHD. Now Facebook is at the center of building a metaverse. All of this is happening against the backdrop of a 20-year-old campaign to make you own nothing but be happy. And just like the frog being boiled slowly, if they very slowly put 3D goggles on you and put you in the room the size of a closet, you will be happy. Living in the center of Hong Kong, London, Paris, New York City, or any major city on a white-collar job income even after graduating college will only afford you a flat the size of a closet. But soon, everyone will be stuffed into a closet. You didn't notice what was happening because it was happening so slowly. Your parents grew up with a front yard, a backyard, and side yards. When they married, they lived in the house without side yards. The house you were born in was 3 feet from your neighbor's house. As your father made more money, you moved into a better neighborhood with better schools, but your new house lost the backyard. Now, you only have a front yard. By the time you got a much better education than your father and a much higher paying job as well, you moved into an apartment with no yard at all. Soon, you will all be stuffed into a closet. The closet will have tile floors so that you can shower in bed. But unlike all the revolutions of the past, you will be too inebriated by psychotropic drugs and too fat to get up and revolt. You will be too weak to throw even the lightest brick because you spend all day laying down and staring at a screen that ruins your eyesight. Now that you've seen the future, are you ready to make a change in your life? Are you ready to make enough money to leave the job you were shackled to? In order to do that, you will need to build a synergistic team. You need a team that will exponentially magnify your strengths and lets you stay in your sweet spot. You will also need to know what your hidden strengths and the weaknesses are so that you can efficiently climb out of the system. You can do both at futureview.app. Go to your profile page and meet the people who are perfectly compatible with you. They have been meticulously chosen to be synergistic and complementary to your strengths and weaknesses. Meet them now at futureview.app.